Our top story, a major health and safety concern. More than a dozen babies die every year in our state because of unsafe sleeping habits. The Senate is unanimously approving a bill to require hospitals to give new parents safe sleeping practices for their newborns. We're told that the bill will be passed by the end of tonight. News 8's Tina Detel has your back with some of those safety tips.
Here at Windham Hospital, they bring the babies in and have them stay right next to the mother's bed. Now, this is actually really a good way to set it up at home as well when the new parents go home. Have the baby right here, especially if the mother's breastfeeding, right next to the bed, but never in it.
It's all Velcro.
Unless you use a sleep sack like this, APRN Terry Poppiti recommends parents swaddle their baby, keeping the blanket under the arms and away from the baby's face.
If you start a good habit, stick with a good habit.
Good habits taught to new parents at the birthing center at Windham Hospital. A bipartisan group of state senators supports a safe sleep bill to avoid the preventable deaths of more than a dozen children in the state each year. Here are some safe sleeping tips. Use a firm mattress, the one that comes with the crib or bassinet. There should be no extra bedding, bumpers or wedges, stuffed animals, or pillow in the crib. Keep the head of the bed flat and keep the baby on his or her back. Never put babies on their side or stomach.
If you position a baby on their stomach, they're not going to be able to move their head in a direction to protect themselves.
Mostly they were concerned about us falling asleep while holding them, so they said, make sure when you're tired you give them to your husband or somebody there.
Courtney Barajas was given the same sleeping tips for her children, Isaac and Audrey, at L&M in New London.
You want people to grow up nice and healthy like you, right?
Yeah.
Breastfeeding, which significantly reduces the rates of SIDS, and also smoking cessation for mom and for anyone else in the house.
It may look stark, but this is really the safest way to go. Keep the bassinet or crib completely empty when you're putting the baby down to sleep. In Willimantic, Tina Detel, News 8.